Namaskar. A month or two ago, I came across a beautiful quote from the famous psychotherapist Carl Jung. And the quote goes like this: "Neurosis is always a substitute for legitimate suffering." That really had an impact on me. And I reflected that much of the suffering in my life, the mental suffering or not feeling good about myself, comes from avoiding legitimate suffering, whether it's self-discipline, whether it's honestly looking at myself, whether it's doing any of the hard work that is necessary to become a person, to become the person that I can be, feel good about and be proud of, to become a noble personality. That's not easy. It takes sacrifice. It takes the willingness to let go of our detachments. It's a long and difficult path, but it's a path that leads to an inner sense of worth and a feeling of progress and calmness and all the things that we are really looking for in life. Whereas avoiding that, doing things, allowing ourselves to do things that we know aren't good for us, indulging our attachments, not being honest with ourselves, all these things don't lead anywhere happy, and result in what Carl Jung called neuroses. And not only that, if we indulge our weaknesses, they may have other consequences, such as poor health, impacts on our relationships, our work. So we always have a choice, and none of those, and at the time of choosing the more difficult, the path with a long-range positive outcome, we're faced with that choice to choose something which is short-term pleasant but long-term harmful, or to choose something which is short-term painful but leads to our greater good. So as Krishna said in the Gita, there are two types of experience: that which is painful in the beginning and blissful later on, or that which is pleasurable in the beginning and painful later on. And we have to make those choices. Our master added another perspective which I find beautiful. A way to make those painful choices blissful means how can we, I think what we are really looking for, if we can find it, is something which is blissful in the beginning, blissful in the middle, and blissful in the end. And he said that yes, that is possible if you make the effort to see the divine in the work, right? So it may be hard work, it may be painful work, but if you make the effort, if you are mindful that everything, any kind of difficulty, any kind of experience is an expression of the divine, if you make that effort to see the divine in everything, then even difficult experiences become blissful. So if one sees the divine in everything, then everything that happens, everything that you do, is blissful in the beginning, blissful in the middle, and blissful in the end. So that's what I wanted to share with you in this video. I hope you find it as pointed and truthful as I did. Namaskar.